just one game day away from locking in the My Team Unlimited $250,000 tournament bracket.
Yes, and congratulations to everyone who's qualified.
Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Now here's Leonard. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. Now the Hornets moving it up. And here's MP from outside. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Leonard passes to George. Hayward against Leonard. Zubac inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he drops the first.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Hayward on the wing. Leonard defending. Ball passes to MP. Shot clock at 6. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. MP's got 6 points. Well, the huge news around the league today, Othello Akpom fired as the GM of this team.
I mean, that shocked some, but not me. After the social media situation he had, I thought they'd have to let him go. You just hope this doesn't hurt the team too much as they move forward.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And Ball gets it to go.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. his offense is there.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Now here's George. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. Jackson can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
MP against Jackson. From deep, MP. And the Hornets, another three.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Leonard. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Sacramento. Jackson outside. Pass to George. Now here's Batum. He's guarded by Washington, and they get it back.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
A nice shot by MP.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
They won both games against this club last season. Would love to repeat that this time around.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Hayward against Leonard. Zubac. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 15.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Now here's Leonard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Batum, the pass to Leonard. Clock at 6, and here's Jackson to the paint. Here's Zubac, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's the leadership they're looking for from Jackson, staying patient, surveying the court, locates the open man.
And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 21.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Leonard passes to Jackson. Puts it up from 12. Washington grabs the miss. The Hornets have gone an impressive 8 of 9. It's Hayward on the wing. From deep, MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Hayward. 24 points for him.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Leonard. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Kicks it to George. From behind the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Though he doesn't show a lot of expression, PG-13 is ultra competitive. Claps back from distance.
From deep, MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Jackson against MP. Jackson outside. George outside. Here's Zubac. And the layup is good off the glass. Zubac has got his second bucket on the night.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And here's MP from outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. A crucial time of year for a lot of teams, Smitty, deciding whether to go all in on the playoff chase or look ahead to next season.
I don't know, B.A. For me, it's all about trying to make the playoffs and win a championship. yes, you can still keep an eye on the future when you're trying to win.
So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Williams comes in for Washington. And it's Oubre in for Hayward. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Jackson finds Powell. Now George. Back to Powell. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall.
That's who you want to get it out to. Norman Powell shoots around 40% from deep almost every year.
Ball passes to MP. Lets it go. Money from the wing. MP's got 32 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Morris. It's Powell on the wing. That one is off. And the Hornets going the other way now. Ball passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. George outside. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
From deep, MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the three ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Fires from deep. Drills it from deep. MP's got 40 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Jackson against Ball. Jackson, the pass to Powell. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
So it's the Hornets now. Now MP. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Knocked away. Oubre with it. Picked up by Powell. A nice shot by MP.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
Now here's George. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Pass to Morris. Over Williams. Here's Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Free throw good. Brown. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Here's Charlotte. MP right side. There's the 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Powell. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento. Here's Kennard. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And the shot goes down. MP's got 49 in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Kennard against MP. Here's Morris. It's good from about 19 feet.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Pass to Richards. And here's MP from outside. Oh, connects again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Kennard outside. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now the Hornets moving it up.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Martin against George. Here's Kennard. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Charlotte showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
At the forward spots, Hayward and Washington. MP is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Leonard finds Powell. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. The Hornets pull it in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
MP way outside. And again for 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Got a piece of it.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Hayward, the pass to Plumlee. MP outside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his. He is making all the right decisions out there.
Powell outside. Back to Leonard. Pass to Batum. Oh, they get a hand on it. Hayward with a steal. Oh, here come the Hornets again. Charlotte on the break. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Smith, he's checked in for MP.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Williams.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question, he is elite, Allie. Thank you.
Woo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
Now here's George. Give him 8 points now. Morris, and the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to... Impress.
BA, what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Jackson. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Kennard outside. 50 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Clippers making a change here. Preston's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. They get it back. Shot clock at 2. And there's the bucket as Brown finishes it off. Brown's got 8 points here in the quarter. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. MP, the pass to Oubre. Now Martin. George defending. And here's MP from outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
George. And it's Martin with the rebound. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
And so it's Charlotte, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've effectively guarded. Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Leonard and Batum, the duo at forward. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Here's Batum. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte is shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Ball finds MP. Hayward with it. On the wing, MP. George defending. MP no good. Los Angeles shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's Leonard. That shot no good. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. MP way outside. Over Leonard. And the basket by Plumlee. Plumlee's got his first bucket in this one.
What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
Leonard passes to Zubac. It's George on the wing. Oh, and the dunk by George!
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
Any thoughts on the departure of Othello Akpem?
You know, John, I'm only worried about the people inside these walls. So if Othella's not here anymore, then we'll move forward with whoever we have and continue towards our goals to bring in a championship to this city.
All right. Thanks, MP.
Yeah. Nate, you got anything, man? Chilling?
Let me ask you this. Do you feel responsible for Othella's departure?
I mean, obviously I hear what people say. How could you not? But all I ever wanted to do was play in the city and give the fans winning basketball. It's unfortunate my presence played a role in Othella leaving, but I can't focus on that. I've got to focus on my team and doing what needs to be done for us to reach our goals. Nothing more, nothing less.
So you weren't hoping for his departure then?
No. You know, Nate, I always hoped that he would come around, but things just didn't work out in that way. I personally believe that people learn, grow, and better themselves. That's my whole point in life, at least.
So Opkin needs to better himself.
Absolutely. I mean, I think with time, he'll understand that he should have done things a little bit differently here. You can call that whatever you want, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I think that's enough for today, guys. What do you think? Thank you.
Thanks for doing this, MP.
Thank you for having me here.
As I'm sure Ms. St. Germain explained, Enterprise Monthly's Young Leadership issue is our most celebrated issue of the year. Being that we don't usually cover sports in our publication, I'm hoping we can sit down for a few conversations and see if and how you might fit into that framework.
Yeah, that sounds good. I know your readers might not typically want to hear from a basketball player, but...
Well, my editors think it's worth exploring.
Oh, it sounds like you're not sure if you agree.
I usually sit down with CEOs talking about mergers and corporate strategy. This isn't a typical assignment for me, to put it mildly.
No, I get it. MBA's over MBA.
And full disclosure, I'm not a sports fan.
Oh, well, maybe I can make you one after this.
I wouldn't hold your breath. That being said, if we want unique viewpoints, we've got to cast a wide net.
Well, I guess that makes me the catch of the day.
Maybe.
Just a little humor.
So far, my research shows that your own fan base was upset the team drafted you, and your organization's general manager has left the team due to a disagreement over your fit with the franchise.
Yeah, that is all true.
It doesn't quite scream cover story to me, and yet, if I ask anybody who knows you to describe you, the first word out of their mouth is leadership. So I'm trying to reconcile those two things. On the one hand, you have an army of people who would have preferred Shep Owens over you, but on the other, you've got a not insignificant number of people who sing your praises as a leader.
Yeah, there's been some divided opinion on me, to say the least.
Okay, well, why don't we start by talking about your leadership abilities? Okay. When would you say your journey as a leader began?
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Hey, look, you heard what Coach said, all right? Hey, yo, pick your heads up, man.
Trailing by 10 in the second half. Not an easy task for such a young team to come back from, you guys.
How the freshmen respond in this situation will tell you a lot about them. Hopefully they can keep their heads and try to make a game of it.
For three, White. Some solid defense from MP. And so here's North Carolina. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Richards. Back to MP. He lets it fly. Doesn't go for him, so the Mountaineers will take it the other way. Down low, here's White, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him.
And that's what the coaches love about White, that ability to generate offense. They spend a lot of time with him in the film room.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Mayo, pass to Barry. MP, covered by MP. Numbers in their favor. Here's Pearson. Rebounded by Riley. North Carolina with the ball. Down by 12. And here's MP for 3. It's rebounded by West Virginia. Inside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Back to MP. The 3. No good there. Now West Virginia takes it the other way. And the ball out of play. The Tar Heels will have it. Carolina gets it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession. Just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Pearson outside. outside. Hernandez. Pearson. Pass to Richmond. Shot from the low block. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Well, they gave him some room, and he just stepped back and nailed the wide open jumper.
It's MP on the wing. And Hernandez pulls it.
Thanks for...
In this game, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Here we go.
Hey, look, you heard what Coach said, all right? Hey, yo, pick your heads up.
Trailing by 10 in the second half. Not an easy task for such a young team to come back from, you guys.
How the freshmen respond in this situation will tell you a lot about them. Hopefully they can keep their heads and try to make a game of this.
Second shot opportunity. They grabbed their own miss. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's White. He can't get that one to fall. And they're pushing it up. Here's MP. It's not going to go for him. Now West Virginia takes it the other way. Here's Richmond. And foul called as he misses and will shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Riley.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Here's MP. Right wing. The 3 ball.
Thanks for doing this, MP.
Thank you for having me here.
In this game, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Hey, look, you heard what Coach said, all right? Hey, yo, pick your heads.
Trailing by 10 in the second half. Not an easy task for such a young team to come back from, you guys.
How the freshmen respond in this situation will tell you a lot about them. Hopefully they can keep their heads and try to make a game of this.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Pass to White. Back to Hernandez. White up top. Pearson down to 5 on the shot clock. Hernandez gets the bucket.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
North Carolina trailing here. Here's Sharp. Let's go from 3. They get it back. Barry. And a missed layup. White on the wing. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one to go. And North Carolina has possession. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Sevic outside. Back to Pearson. Pass to White. Back to Pearson. Let's go. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
From deep. He's off on that one. And the Mountaineers going the other way now. Now here's Pearson. Back to Hernandez. Yes! Great play by Pearson to set it up.
Hey, you got to give Pearson credit, recognizing the overcommitment and then taking advantage of that to burn the defense.
Here's Fields, and it's good off the glass.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
West Virginia calls timeout. West Virginia leading. Now Pearson. Here's Brand. Pass to Stevenson. Expanding his range. It's rebounded by North Carolina. Here's Richards. The shot, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Don't look now, but with MP, this team is in striking distance.
They keep chipping away at that lead. MP has done a great job of filling in for Junior.
Pass to Stevenson. Back to White. Brand. White outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Stevenson. From the stripe. That one is off. Riley on the wing. The tray. And the Tar Heels another three.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And so here's North Carolina, trailing by 5. To the left wing. Guarded by Pearson. He lets go from deep. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, we've already seen plenty, and he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Hernandez. Pass to Brand. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more. And good on the second, so he makes both. And North Carolina has possession. 4-point game. And the Tar Heels another three.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Richmond outside. Pass to Pearson. And here's White. Here's Brand. Down low. Here's Pearson. The Mountaineers rebound.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
Sharp, guarded by Pearson, to take the lead. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Boy, what a comeback this has been. You know, MP stepped in for Junior when he got injured, and now it's a brand new ball game.
White outside, back to Richmond. Pass to Pearson. Goes up to the top of the key, and that one swishes right in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mayo, that's good. And as you guys said, MP and his team could have folded when Junior went down.
They've shown a lot of heart with how they've rallied. Great job of coming together with their backs against the wall.
Pass to Brand. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Richmond outside. Now here's White. Lets it go from 11. And too long on the shot. North Carolina leading. Pass to Richards. Here's Barry, right wing. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now here's Richmond. White outside. Stevenson. And the Mountaineers miss again. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control. And right there, you see Riley's poise, letting the play develop and then locating the open man.
They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over to the left wing. Pass to White. Looking to end the run. Barry pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
West Virginia calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Now, here's Hernandez. Tight defense on him. Pearson outside. Pass to White. Brand. He's covered by Riley. And here's Pearson from the arc. No good on the shot. And it's North Carolina the other way. Guarded by Pearson. The three is up. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Right side, Hernandez. Here's Stevenson. And it's Stevenson finishing it off. If they want to, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Over to the wing. The three ball connects from three-point range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Pass to Brand. Stevenson to the wing, right side. Fires from 14. And it's North Carolina with the rebound. 9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sharp, guarded by Hernandez, fires the three. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much greener.
Now here's Pearson. He's closely guarded. Here's the fast break. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Here's Pearson. Poked away. Here's the break. Now that's how you finish a break. Thrown down with force.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
The North Carolina Tar Heels will move on.
You know, they showed tremendous heart to battle back and get the victory. Had a star player out with an injury, down 10 at the break, but they still got a huge win.
And we have to talk about MP stepping in for Junior. Not only did he show promise, but he was sensational as he led the team back for the win. What a showing from the freshman.
Hey, look, man, I'm just saying, some of those scooters are nice, man. Look, we can get yours all tricked out.
Yo,
With a
Junior.
hydraulics, you be rolling. Thank you.
Yo, wait up.
You having trouble keeping up with me?
Just a little bit moving too fast, but nah, man, I just want to thank you, bro. Like, for it meant a lot that you believed in me, man.
Oh, I didn't.
What you mean, man? You literally just...
Nice. So how long was Junior out?
I want to say it was a couple weeks.
And was there any tension when he came back?
No, not at all. When he came back, he was right. And I also still had a lot to learn, which I did. But by the time the next season rolled around, I was ready. At least I felt like I was. I was getting a little closer.
Well, I know you're about out of time, but I'd love to talk to you later if possible.
Yeah, sure, I'd love to.
Just to finish the story. Let me know when you're free.
Will do. Thanks.
Thanks for sitting down with me again.
All right, let's start the season off right, Cap.
Yeah, let's go.
Right, sorry, I'm used to Junior doing these, man.
I got you, but Junior's playing pro ball.
Nothing quite like the first game of the year. Hello, everyone, with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We're kicking off this season of college hoops. And tonight it will be the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the UConn Huskies.
And one name to watch this season, I could see MP stepping up into a bigger role. It has all the makings to be a leader for this team.
Now here's Webb. Outside Scott. Macy. Pass to Webb. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The shot no good by Scott. And as you said, MP could see a bigger role with the school this year.
You know, MP showed some flashes last season. Now, as a starter, I think it's his team if he wants it to be. I think he's got to establish himself early on for that to be the case.
Smith. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Scott. Pass to Webb. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count the basket, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And one goal that this school has this season, they still believe they could get into the tournament.
It won't be easy. They aren't as loaded as they once were. But, you know, get enough wins, and the selection committee has no choice but to put you in. They can't ignore you if you win enough. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now here's Scott. Not a lot of room. Here's the one-on-one. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Man, oh man, he's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't miss.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession. Shot from the inbound. Smith.
And you have to applaud the effort from Thompson. Defense really isn't his calling card, but he's showing a willingness to work on that end of the floor.
The 3. And the Tar Heels, another 3.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Outside Macy. Scott to stop the run. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And he's still waiting to make his first shot of the night. Now 0 for 4.
And, you know, with Junior moving on after last season, I tell you, this team has a very different look.
And what a huge opportunity for some players. Leaders will step up and establish themselves. A transition year for this team, but a lot to be excited for.
Timeout called, the Huskies.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now here's Macy. Pass to Scott. To the paint. Thompson. Off target at the rim. Thompson outside, out to the right wing. And the Tar Heels, another 3.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
Now here's Macy to the inside. Baseline jumper, and that one's good. Thompson. And North Carolina has possession. And guys, Coach said a main focus for this school was to start the year out strong.
They have a tough schedule later on in the year. It's important for them to build a good tourney resume early on in the season.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Inside, Scott, good, and Smith gets the assist.
And that's how you read the floor offensively. Smith seems to always know what's going on.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Thompson, guarded by Smith, fires the three, drills the three-pointer.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Here's Macy. Misses the three. And so here's North Carolina. 17-point game. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
The high post try, and again, it's UConn.
Well, I like Smith's scoring. I also like his unselfishness. He's pretty much always looking out for teammates.
And the Tar Heels, another three.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
And over the years, you guys, UConn has had incredible talent.
You start with Ray Allen, the former three-point record holder, Rip Hamilton, all-star NBA champ, current guys like Kemba, Andre Drummond as well.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
UConn with the ball. And the Huskies call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the new group getting ready for the Tar Heels. Outside, Lasme. Pass to Cotton. Here's Wright. And here's Lasme. Clock at 6. Low. Porter. Soft touch off the glass.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Launches a three. Bangs home the trifecta. Always fun to see perennial contenders like UNC in action.
Some schools just have that distinction, right? I mean, they're always in the conversation and seem to excel under the brightest lights of college ball.
Now here's Lasme. Pass to Low. Out to Wright. With the floater, tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession. Here's Porter. Off the inbounds, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Sinks the triple.
And right there, you see Riley's poise, letting the play develop and then locating the open man.
Cotton outside. Back to Lasme. Cotton. Outside, Lasme. Shot clock at 5. 11 feet out. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Look, over the years, UNC has had a number of great NBA exports. You know, Playing at that high level and that kind of program is something of a proving ground and prepares guys for the next level for those who think they have a chance to get there.
And the Tar Heels, another three.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Outside, Lasme. Cotton, he's covered by Riley. Back to Lasme. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Cotton. Few other schools have an alumni list as impressive as the Tar Heels.
We're talking about elite players. To me, that just speaks to the strength of UNC's program, that it attracts players of that caliber. Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Timeout called, the Huskies. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's the Huskies with the ball. Outside, Smith. Macy. Back to Smith. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Scott. Here's Macy. The three ball. Richards grabs the miss.
And when you talk UConn basketball, you start with their women's team, the standard in their sport. Throwing the men's team success as well, it's incredible.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
And it's rejected. They retain possession. They get it back. The shot no good by Scott. Guarded by Scott. Pass to Richards. From deep. And the Tar Heels another three.
He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Macy. Down low. Knocked loose. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
I don't know what has gotten into this guy. He is clearly unconscious out there tonight.
All of a sudden, everything is falling into place. He's clicking on all cylinders.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Tar. And I gotta ask, what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
He has been unstoppable at the offensive end, scoring with ease.
Well, he has a knack for putting the ball in the bucket, and until the defense manages to slow him down, they'll keep getting the ball in his hands.
Expectations are high for this UNC team after a tough season last year.
The fans are hungry for a fresh start here after dealing with injuries and frustration. It's a lot of pressure, but these guys can handle it.
Here's Scott. The 10-footer finds the target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Beyond the arc. And the Tar Heels another three.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Smith. Pass to Webb. Thompson grabs the board.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
And the Huskies with possession. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Scott with it. Pass to Webb. Lets it go from 14. Richards grabs the miss.
Opening night here for UConn, and you know, you look back over the history of the program, the expectations in stores, simple, national championship.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Back to Scott. To the left wing. Five on the clock. They get the rebound. Can they get it? Webb can't hit. It's stolen by Thompson. Here's Macy. Pass to Smith. Back to Macy. It's rebounded by Beasley. And for UConn, how hard is it to play at a school where they want to win it all?
Well, it's better than not having those expectations. I played somewhere that expected we'd vie for a title. While there is pressure, you welcome it.
Smith with it. He's against Thompson. Left side, Webb. Back to Smith. Pass to Scott. From the top of the key. Doesn't go that time. And it's North Carolina the other way. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Scott. The Huskies with another miss.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Back to Macy. Pass to Thompson. Macy. Outside, Smith. And here's Thompson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And the Tar Heels, another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Pass to Macy. Five to shoot. Smith. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. Guarded by Scott. From downtown. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Snatched away. He's got a clear path. Throws down the breakaway jam. There's the steal. Here they come. And it's blocked by Scott. Thompson on the wing. They need this. They get it again. Webb. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. So it's North Carolina picking up the win.
I thought they really asserted their dominance. They looked pretty much unstoppable the entire game.
And that's a wrap for our broadcast of tonight's game. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and myself, Forrest Hunt, thanks for tuning in.
And, I'd tell you that was the last time I tried to be someone else. I mean, eventually I figured out that leadership is trying to be the best version of yourself on and off the court for the team.
Setting a tone for everyone around you in the process.
Exactly. I mean, we rode that hot start to a victory that first game, and that gave us a ton of momentum. I mean, no one expected us to win once Junior went down. But we made the tournament still.
And how did it go? Okay, so last time we were discussing your second season, which began with a cringe.
And tonight it will be the North Carolina Tar Heels going up against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Regulation has ended and we are headed to overtime.
All right, y'all, bring it in, bring it in. Hey, come on, come on, come on. What you got for us, Captain?
Hey, yo. Duke been down us all year. I mean, coming into this game, nobody believed in us. Nobody wanted to give us a chance. Nobody gave any hope for us. Nobody felt bad for us. They didn't care about us. I mean, look at those guys over there. A bunch of blue chip recruits. See that, right? You feel me, right? Looking like All-Americans, All-Stars, top 5 over there. They play to win. But us, what we play for? What we play for? Each other. Each and every one of us. Each other. So when I'm taking a charge, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm setting a pick, I'm doing it for you. And when I'm fighting for a loose ball, you. That's what I'm doing it for. Because when you combine all that effort, all that passion, all that grit, that makes a great team, which is us. Not a whole bunch of great players. So let's get this win. Together, as one. Like we always have. Let's get it. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Together.
And so here's North Carolina.
Absolutely great game here in the first round. Not many had this 13th seed led by MP on the verge of an upset.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
The shot by Torres, no good. The Tar Heels on offense. To the wing, right side. Back to Thompson. Out to the right wing. To take the lead. Good on the three-point shot. And for MP and his team, they were on the verge of not even making the tournament.
They were clearly the epitome and definition of a bubble team. I mean, but as you can see, they were a team nobody wanted to face in the first round.
North Carolina in the lead. Releases. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot.
Good recognition there from Thompson, sizing up the defense and getting it to a wide open player.
Pass to Jameson. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
You know, in the first half, this was a back-and-forth game, but MP had to pull his team together and come back from a double-digit deficit in the second half.
And you wonder how much energy they had to spend just to stay alive.
And before this overtime period, we saw MP pump his team up in the huddle.
And you can see the team respond to him. It would be a great upset if they can pull this off.
Again, the Tar Heels score. And Gonzaga has possession, trailing by 5. Levens outside. About 90 seconds off the clock in extra time now. The layup off target. Back to Thompson, right wing, three-pointer. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Levens. Misses the step-back jump shot.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Levens with it. Sanders defending. And Levens gets it to go.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots. And North Carolina again with the bucket.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Levens. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and he'll shoot too. It's on Sanders. Good on the first, and that brings them within 10. And the new group getting ready for the Tar Heels. And he makes them both. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Hits it from three-point range.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Goodrich. Kept alive.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
Takes the three, and again, North Carolina with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The North Carolina Tar Heels will move on.
Well, what a game they put forth. I mean, there were several moments that had me wondering and questioning if this was it for them. But they fought hard, found a way to fight through, and got a huge overtime W.
And we need to give it up for the performance that MP turned in for that overtime. He looked like a star out there as a sophomore captain willed his team to victory.
That team outperformed expectations for another 3 rounds before reality caught up to us.
Wow, I mean, what a finish.
I know.
The buzzer beater?
Anna, what's up? What's up?
So, okay. So let's keep going.
Okay.
Picking up after last time. Sophomore season ends with disappointment, right?
Yeah.
You go further in the tournament than most expected, but you don't win the title.
You know what? I'm making my personal mission every time I see him to shut down a kid like that. I will fight through a screen. I will stay in his pocket.
I mean, they're still calling this a group project, and I'm the only one doing any of the work.
Woo! Let's do it, y'all. What's up, man? There he is. Hey, feeling loose?
Hello, everybody. I'm Forrest Hunt, and this is the College Championship Tournament. Here, along with my partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, we're thrilled to bring you this semifinal action tonight. In this game, we'll see the Michigan State Spartans against the North Carolina Tar Heels.
And for MP and this team, a return to the semifinals. Came up short a year ago, but they are certainly a different team this time around.
Here's Beasley. Shoots. Drained for 2 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Early outside. Mills outside. Hayward. Pass to Early. Outside Lambert. Back to Early. Here's Mills. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. He's guarded by Hayward. Over the left wing. From deep. And again, North Carolina with the triple. And as you said, MP and the crew make their second straight semifinals. And they've learned from their previous trip for sure.
Didn't lose many kids over the past year, and the team has played with more maturity. You see it in their approach and execution.
Now here's Early. Hayward misses the layup.
And for MP and their defense, you know they'll be keyed in on stopping right. That's easier said than done.
Basket's good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Here's Early. Here's Mills. And he floats it in for an easy 2. Credit the assist on that play. And Wright, the dominant scorer in college hoops, it's an almost impossible task to slow him down, guys.
I think a lot of it when you're defending Wright is just trying to make him work to get his shot. You got to communicate well and then be ready to switch when you can. But even then, once Wright gets going, he's hard to stop.
Hayward. Pass to Harvey. From 13, they get it again. That one falls.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
North Carolina in the lead. Here's Richards. Thompson with the ball. Early covering. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And for MP and this team, you guys, they come in as the 3 seed. A nice run through their region so far.
And we knew they'd be a dangerous 3 seed. A lot of people thought they deserved to be the 2 in that region, but it doesn't matter now here in the semifinals.
Here's Beasley. Early covering. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Now here's Mills. Early outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
And North Carolina has possession. Let's go from 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. And for MP, and actually the rest of the team too, we've seen marked improvement from them over the year.
And they started playing their best ball right before the tournament. Took a bit to gel, but they've come together nicely. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even larger.
And the Spartans call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now the Spartans with it. It's an 18-point game. Out to right. Pass to Blake. Reese outside. Webb got a piece of it. And here we go. Here's Sanders. And there's another one for the Tar Heels.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Right, outside. Back to Webb. Reese, a shot to stop the drought. That's in, coming off an assist from Webb.
Yeah, how about the ball movement there from Webb? Noticing the D's mistake and then making them pay.
Michigan State has earned a reputation as a strong basketball program, and rightfully so.
But you got to take the Spartans seriously, just as seriously as their fans do, because they run a very competitive club over there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Reese. It's right on the wing. Reese, Sanders defending. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You know, Michigan State got this far just recently, back in 2019. Proof that this school is serious about going all the way.
And the Spartans will go for a different look here. Always impressive when colleges can quickly replicate tournament success.
It shows that the coaches have a plan for their team and that they can attract good talent. It's no fluke when the Spartans make a deep run.
He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Here's Falcone. Shots blocked. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Early.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
It's Red Thompson on the wing. And the Tar Heels another 3.
No doubt about it, Thompson got fired up by that last 3, and he felt like he needed to provide an answer.
Pass to Early. Blake with it. Sharp grabs the miss. Here's Richards. Puts up a 3. The shot misses.
UNC making a quick return to the semifinals here after successfully pulling off back-to-back appearances in 2016 and 17.
And it's out of bounds. The Spartans able to retain possession here. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Pass to Falcone. Launches a three. And it's North Carolina with the rebound. Seems like the Tar Heels are always ready to make it far in the tournament, huh?
Simply a classic tournament tale here. Repeatedly going deep, but without going all the way. But I tell you, it does seem like only a matter of time for UNC.
And you always admire a consistently successful collegiate team. And that's exactly how I would describe the Spartans. Consistent.
Early. He's covered by Thompson. Lambert. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Plenty of impressive tournament runs from Michigan State over the years, huh, guys?
But, I don't think it's just their records that speak to their success. It's also the focus you see from this team year in and year out and how hard they work. There's a culture of work ethic and teamwork that's made them successful.
Pass to Beasley. The tray. No luck on that one. And here's Rodriguez. Knocked away. Early outside. And the Spartans, another three.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Thompson for three. Good on the three-point shot.
Thompson demonstrating he's got great range. He can be lethal from deep, stretching the floor for his team.
Early outside. Back to Rodriguez. Outside Mills. Early. Pass to Mills. Now Early. Here's Rodriguez. Here's Harvey. It's rebounded by Red Thompson. And so here's North Carolina. Right wing. The three. And the Tar Heels, another three.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Outside Lambert. On the wing, Mills. Rodriguez. Second chance shot. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. And what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
And it's Harvey with the jam. Thompson outside. For three. Nailed from three-point land.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here are the Spartans now. Early outside. Lambert. Outside, Hayward. Back to Lambert. Right side, Mills. Richards grabs the miss. And so here's North Carolina. Back to Thompson. To the right side. From the arc. And the Tar Heels, another three.
Thompson is really an effective combo guard. But in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Pass to Early. Outside, Mills. Now, here's Lambert. Outside, Hayward. Back to Lambert. Puts up a three. He can't get that one to fall. to the middle. The foul called. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Thompson. Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the Tar Heels. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And that one misses. So it's the Spartans now. Now Reese. Here's Falcone. Again, the miss by the Spartans. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, look at how Thompson studies the defense to find the opening, then feeds a teammate to exploit it. Well done.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Pass to Reese. Here's Falcone. Mills. He's covered by Riley. Now here's Blake. 5 to shoot. Falcone. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And he's good on the first of 3. The North Carolina Tar Heels will move on.
A convincing performance. I mean, wow. In total control from the tip.
And what a big moment it has to be for MP. The junior has meant everything for this school and now has them 1 win away from a collegiate championship.
That's it for us tonight. For myself, Forrest Hunt, and our crew of Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see you here for the championship game. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports.
I have to say, it was very impressive that you were still able to go out and play at that level.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, leadership isn't just about what you say. That's really the tiniest part of it. People need to see what you're willing to do and not do, Hannah. And they were definitely based. And
Hey, thanks for joining me again, MP.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course. It's a pleasure. How do I feel? I mean, in that moment, I felt almost every emotion. I was excited. I was nervous.
So that's what you're gonna get from me. A hustler that's willing to put your needs in front of his own. And I'm telling you now, I have never had a single client that was unhappy with my representation.
Okay, all right. How many clients you got?
Well, just one. But look, I'm telling you, he really likes me, man.
Okay.
Not just because we're friends first.
What's this client's name then?
It's MP. But the other one.
Thanks for asking. It's been fun, a lot of
Really?
work, but hey, I didn't know if I should say anything that looked official.
Welcome, everyone, to the College Basketball Championship game presented by 2K Sports. Joined by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. We're delighted to have you with us. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the North Carolina Tar Heels. And for Agnew, Brown, and Parham, they're on the verge of greatness. Sitting at 38-0 on the season, they're looking great.
Yeah, but that won't mean a thing if they can't finish the job. A win here would be the crown jewel in their season.
You know, Greg, that's a lot of pressure to put on one game. But the talent they have is unquestionable. They want nothing more than to cap off this great run.
For three. And he's good on the three ball. And MP and the rest of this roster, they've played their best when it's mattered most, you guys.
Had some scares early in the tournament, and you know sometimes that happens, but they've been lights out as the field dwindles down. I think it shows you their mental toughness.
From beyond the arc, and the Tar Heels, another three.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Now here's Stevenson. D right on him. Back to Pearson. White outside. Stevenson, 6 to shoot. Looking to end the run. Blocked. Here's the break. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Pass to Pearson. Here's White. Pearson to the inside. Stevenson. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Got it. His fourth field goal in just 5 attempts.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now a timeout called by West Virginia.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Pass to Hernandez. Now here's White. Hernandez, the tray. And again, it's the Mountaineers missing. And with their big three, this team has been #1 in the nation from the get-go. It's hard to beat a trio like this, huh, guys?
And the three of them play off of each other so well, Forrest. It's, you know, really hard to gain an edge on them.
Shooting, defense, and playmaking, they do it all. One of the best big threes we've ever seen at the college level. No surprise to see them here in the finals.
Pass to Sharp. Right wing. Fires for 3, and the Tar Heels another 3.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Tries to snap the cold streak. And that one goes long. Here's Beasley. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early. You've got to think it's going to be about defense for MP and his crew, and that's what has led them to this point.
Played great D against Deion Wright in the semis, and it's been a strength of this team all year long, but it won't be easy against a three-headed monster like this.
They've been looking out of sorts on the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Here's Brand. Semic, that's good.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
Yes, once again for him on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's Hernandez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Beasley. Sanders. Semic covering. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Another chance at a trophy here for UNC after defeat in 2016.
Going home runner-up never feels good, but these Tar Heels think it's their time now, and they want to show the world they're a championship team.
Now here's Semic. Richmond up top, out on the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Hernandez. It's going to be out of bounds. The Mountaineers will retain possession. Here's Richmond. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Guarded by Richmond. And the Tar Heels, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him. Tonight, he's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Semic. Here's Brand. With the floater, Tar Heels with the rebound.
And the West Virginia program is one that you can expect to be in the tournament. Historically, the only decade where they didn't make it at all was in the 70s.
He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Harden. Pass to Brand. Richmond outside. Let's go from 3. Richards grabs the miss. And when you look back to 1955, since then, they've made multiple appearances each decade, with the exception, though, of the 1970s.
Quite impressive. This program has really had a consistent run. Their one title game performance prior to the 21st century back in 1959.
Now, here's Hernandez. Here's Brand. And he takes that one up and powers it through. And the Tar Heels call time here. and a new group getting ready for the Mountaineers. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Tar Heels delivering the blowout. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
When West Virginia basketball comes to mind, there's one very specific alum that I can think of.
Oh, yeah, Mr. NBA logo himself, Jerry West. He was a part of some pretty big upsets at his time with the Mountaineers.
Nailed from three-point land.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Poked loose. Here's Pearson. Hernandez. And that one is good.
Excellent vision that time. Pearson sizing up the defense and just taking what he sees. Good read.
And he dunks it down.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Here's Hernandez. He's got 8. They've been struggling here offensively.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Brand. White outside. Hernandez. Pass to Brand. And here's Pearson for 3. No good there. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance we are seeing.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
All the hard work has gotten this West Virginia team to this point. Rare ground for this program, really, you guys.
Certainly is, but this group has a chance to write their own history. What a special run it's been regardless, but you know they want to finish the job here tonight.
Hey, if you're defending a guy like Pearson, you can't let him hurt you inside. You got to push him farther away.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
And that goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That one on White. Now here's White. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Thompson.
You can't guard it. You can't guard it.
For 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Mountaineers going the other way now. Pass to Brand. Pearson. White with it. Pearson. He's covered by Thompson. Now here's Stevenson. Defense right on him. Hernandez's shot's off. The Tar Heels on offense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
You can't stop him.
Guarded by Pearson. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, he scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Pass to Brand. Now here's Stevenson. And he hits the jump shot.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And the 3 ball is good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, It has been impressive.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Tar Heels. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Richmond with it. Here's Brand. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He hits both from the stripe. And so here's North Carolina.
You can't guard him.
It's Sanders on the wing.
You can't guard him. You can't guard him. You
The
can't
3 ball.
guard him.
And the Tar Heels. another three.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Sanders over to help. Back to Richmond. Brand. Now Riley. Fields with the steal. Here comes the break for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam. And here's Richmond. Outside Riley. Pass to Tavares. Shoots over Fields. Knocks down the 10-footer. And so here's North Carolina. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Brand. Richmond. Pass to Tavares. Riley. And here's Richmond. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Tar Heels. And North Carolina has possession. To the right side. Outside, May. Pass to Mayo. Now May. Savage covering. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Here's Tavares. He's covered by Fields. Back to Savage. Pass to Weaver. Here's the three. And it's Mayo with the rebound. May on the wing. Inside. Fields. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Harden. Here's Tavares. He's covered by Fields. Shot's good by Tavares.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Pass to May. And again, North Carolina with the triple.
He's had a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light doesn't get much green.
Here's Tavares. Now Riley. To the paint. Here's Sebic. And good coming on the assist by Riley.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example. Knowing where each other is at all times.
You can't guard him.
Outside, May.
You can't guard him. You can't guard
Fires the three. It's not going to go for him. And the Mountaineers going the other way now. Pass to Riley. Here's Weaver. Here's Tavares. He's covered by Fields. Outside Riley. Sebic. Trying his luck from D. Tar Heels with the rebound. Sebic covering. Down low. And they're pushing it up. Here's Riley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and he'll shoot two. And the North Carolina Tar Heels are your new champions.
You know, we didn't really need to see a whole game like that. What an impressive job by this squad. Had them on the ropes from the very beginning.
And what a way for MP to finish his junior year. If this is truly it for him at this school, then what a run he's had, and no better way to end it than a national championship.
And that brings this epic college basketball season to a close, as well as our coverage. We'll catch you right here on 2K Sports for next year. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. See ya.
Hey, you keep balling like that, boy.
You number one. Let's get it, baby.
Come on. Let's go.
Mila, it wasn't worth letting you get away.
MP, you should be celebrating
Okay,
with
look, I
your
don't know
team.
if you know this, big guy, but your whole team is over there without their captain, man. It's kind of embarrassing. Come on,
Mila,
man.
I love you, and I know that you love me too. I know you miss me, so tell me you don't. Tell me you don't.
Come on, tell him.
I know, but we've been over this. It's complicated,
Oh, man,
and
come
I
on,
just
just
can't.
stop. Look, okay? He's been a mess since you guys split, and honestly, it's pathetic. He sits on the bus and he cries.
I don't cry, man.
Yes,
Stop
you
playing,
do.
man. No, I don't. Stop
Look,
playing.
and you, come on, Mila, you came all this way for a free ticket. No, you love this boy. So stop playing and let's figure it out. Quickly, please.
All right.
Come on.
What do you want to do?
I mean, if you're gonna have that baby agent
Come
I
on,
saw
let's
yesterday be
ask her.
representing
Well, I know
you,
you- I know
then
you wanna
I think you might need me around for some
That's
advice.
a good line. What are you doing, homie? Bag up, okay? Beautiful. Now that this is settled, can we please go back to what's important?
Yes.
And that's me celebrating with my team, my whole team, the national championship. Champion.
So it's about the balance.
Isn't everything?
I guess it is. All right, well, thank you so much, MP. This has been a truly remarkable journey.
It is my pleasure, Anna. So, that's all you got?
I mean, I do have a couple basketball
No,
questions.
go for it. Shoot. Let's hear it.
Okay, so